In this lesson, we're going to talk about octave register. Now, octave register is how we tell the difference between the different members of each pitch class family. So we had some E's that were low, some E's that were high, some F's that were low, some F's that were high, some G's that were low, some G's that were high. And this is how we're going to tell the difference and label and give names to the different members of each pitch class family. So every single E note within the E pitch class family is going to have a specific number next to it that's going to help us identify and know which it is. So octave registers help us tell the difference between notes in the same pitch class. Octave registers measure how high or how low a note in a pitch class is by using the following system. The lowest C note on a piano is called C1. That sounds like this. Each pitch class from left to right changes on C. So here is C1. Here's C2, C3, C4, C5, C6, C7, and finally C8. You can hear that all those notes, they have this similar thing to them, even though they're low and high. So we have C1 through C8. Now that means that the D that is next to C1 on the piano keyboard. So let's go back and look at this right here. We can see that right next to C, we have a D note. It goes C, then D, just like the basic musical alphabet. So we start on C1. The next note would be D1, and then E1, then F1, G1, A1, B1, and then we get to the next C, so we're going to call the next C C2. The next note would be D2, E2, F2, G2, A2, B2. Then we get to the next C, which is going to be C3. So let's take a look at this on the piano keyboard, and I'm going to walk you and talk you through all the notes. So we start on C1, then we go to D1, then E1, then F1, then G1, then A1, then B1, and then, where are we at? Oh, we're at C2. So we can play C2. Then we go to D2, then E2, then F2, then G2, then A2. Where do we go next? To B2 to C3. So you see that the number is always changing on the C note, not on the A note, but the C note. Then we have D3, then we have E3, F3, G3, A3, B3, and then the number is going to change when we get to C. This is going to be C4. After C4, our next note is going to be D4, E4, F4, G4, A4, B4, then we change numbers on C to C5, D5, E5, F5, G5, A5, B5, C6, where we will pause for now. In the next lesson, we're going to do some more understanding octave registers. I'll see you there. Hey there, if you want to learn more about music theory, I highly recommend right now going to grab the 10 things everyone should know about music theory. It's a free download for you that you can get right now. There's a link in the description, also in the pinned comment below this video. So what are you waiting for? Go grab that thing, and I will see you in the next video.